Apple is about to ship the heaviest iPhone they've ever made. Honestly, that might be the least interesting thing happening here. The iPhone 18 Pro leaks just got very specific 6 months early, and 3 upgrades in particular should have Samsung paying close attention. Let's get into it. So, 2 major Chinese tipsters, IceUniverse and DigitalChatStation, have been posting details on Weibo about the iPhone 18 Pro lineup. When both of these names line up on the same details, the industry listens. Let's start where you can actually feel the difference in your hand. IceUniverse confirms the iPhone 18 Pro Max will come in at 8.8 millimeter thick. The current iPhone 17 Pro Max, 8.75 millimeter. That's a 0.05 millimeter difference, basically invisible. But what Apple's smuggling inside that extra sliver of space tells the real story. According to a McRumors report, the battery could land between 5,100 and 5,200 milliamps. The iPhone 17 Pro Max currently sits at 5,088 milliamps. That's straight from Apple's own EU product information page. On paper, it looks like a small bump, but zoom out for a second because the competitive picture here is wild. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is rated at 5,000 milliamps. Apple is reportedly stuffing a battery north of that into nearly the same thickness. The trade-off? Weight. The iPhone 18 Pro Max could tip past 240 grams, up from the 17 Pro Max's 231 grams, making it the heaviest iPhone ever built. 9 extra grams for potentially hours of extra screen-on time. Yeah, most people aren't losing sleep over that. Now, DigitalChatStation says 3 things are essentially locked in for iPhone 18 Pro. The A20 Pro chip built on a 2 nanometer process, a battery bigger than 5,000 milliamps, and aperture changes to the cameras. That 2 nanometer part deserves a pause. Samsung's Galaxy S26 series is running a split, 3 nanometer for the Snapdragon chips and 2 nanometer for the Exynos variants. Apple going straight to 2 nanometer, no split, no asterisks, and these leaks suggest the A20 Pro will set new Geekbench records in both performance and efficiency. Now, at first, 2 nanometers sounds like just another shrink, the kind of number that changes a spec sheet but not your Thursday. But combine a more efficient chip with a bigger battery, and Apple's new C2 modem, which 9 to 5 Mac reports will span the entire iPhone 18 lineup with improved power efficiency, and suddenly you're looking at a phone that could genuinely redefine what all-day battery life means in practice. And that C2 modem has a second trick I want to come back to in a minute. All right, cameras. The current iPhone 17 Pro models use an f2.8 telephoto lens, and that number hasn't budged across recent generations. With the iPhone 18 Pro series, Apple could finally introduce a wider aperture on that telephoto sensor, but the Pro Max might be getting something bigger. Reports suggest Apple is exploring a variable aperture system for the main camera. That means the lens physically opens wider in low light to pull in more photons and narrows in bright environments to control exposure. This isn't software trickery, it's genuine optical mechanical adjustment. The result? More natural depth of field effects and less leaning on computational portrait processing. Oh, and Apple may also rework the camera control button, reportedly stripping out gesture-based controls entirely and relying solely on pressure-sensitive input. But the camera stuff isn't even the most polarizing leak. If breakdowns like this are your thing, where we actually translate specs into what they mean for your daily experience, subscribe. That's the whole point of this channel. Remember that C2 modem, it's not just about power savings. Some reports indicate it could support satellite-based 5G data connectivity, not just emergency SOS, but actual data services in areas with zero traditional cellular coverage. That's a meaningful leap from where satellite features sit today. Now, here's where expectations need a reality check. Apple introduced the dynamic island with the iPhone 14 Pro back in 2022, and it's stayed basically the same since. Everyone was hoping for a 35% reduction this time around. But DigitalChatStation says Apple may be reusing some iPhone 17 Pro molds for the 18 Pro line, which means the shrink probably won't be that dramatic. Some reports say Apple is working to move Face ID components under the display, which would reduce the cutout's visible size, but other sources suggest that might not fully happen this generation. Meanwhile, Samsung's been running a simple punch hole cutout for selfie cameras for years. And Apple? They'll probably still find a way to market that island like it's a feature, not a compromise. Be honest in the comments, does the dynamic island still bug you, or have you completely tuned it out at this point? RG's Mark Gurman reports Apple is considering a deep red finish for the iPhone 18 Pro models. The shift from aluminum to titanium in recent Pro generations apparently opens the door to bolder finishes. And 9to5Mac says Apple is also evaluating shades of brown and purple for the lineup. Every September, the distance between the best iPhone and the best Android gets harder to measure on a spec sheet and easier to feel the moment you pick one up. This September might be the one where that gap finally disappears. See you next one. Peace out.